Hello everybody, my name is Constanza Gutierrez and today I'm going to talk to you about why learning languages is so important. So, once I was walking in the main street of Temuco. I was like 5 years old and I saw a girl that was foreign. So I asked my mom if we couldn't help her because nobody wants to help her. And she just told me that we couldn't help her because we didn't speak her language. So I want to talk to you about that, the language. Where is it? The language is a system of conventional symbols by means of human beings. This includes being part of a social group and a particular culture. So, in our case, we live in Chile and we speak Spanish, right? So, if we go to our current reality in Chile, this is the number of immigrations in our country. We can see in the graphic that it is growing per year, and in 2017 we estimate approximately more than 1 million of immigrants in our country, and approximately 2,000 of them belongs to the Temuco and our region. So this is an important number, and as you can see in the corner we have the flags of China and Haiti. Okay, these countries, as you know, they don't speak Spanish, and that is a big deal. So, the power of few words. The last year I starting to learn some Creole from Haiti, and sometimes when I have the chance, I talk to them. Just saying bonsoir, comment vous? That means hello, how are you? So, this is the reaction of them. Okay, imagine if you are in a different country and nobody talks your language or speaks your language. So, imagine if a person is interested in your native language. How does it feel, right? So, if we compare our country with the European Union, we have that in Chile we are in the 7th place in Latin America of English, for example. And in average, the Chilean people just know how to form simple sentences. So, if we compare that with the European Union, we have that they promote the speak of at least 2 languages within the community. So, it helps them to stretch their own cultural identity and to highlight the value of each culture. So, it will also help them to communication, to tolerance, and to respect the cultural diversity. Okay? So, they promote a slogan that is in favor of multilingualism, that is, the more languages you know, the more person you are. So, why we don't do that in Chile? Because finally, we all are people. So, this is a list from the FM Institute that are the 10 benefits of learning a new languages. There are a lot of more, but there are some. So, firstly, we have that learning a new languages boosts your brain power because your brain gets more complex and you do more connections. Then we have that improves memory because you have to use more your brain and you have more vocabulary in it. Then we have it sharpens the mind. A study confirmed that multilingual people, or at least speak 2 languages, are better at observing their own surroundings. Then we have enhances the decision making because you get more conscious about what are you doing. Your first language is improved because you are more conscious about the structure of your native language and you can compare that with the others. We have that it improves the academic performance because you have to use higher cognitive skills. It increases networking skills, and this point is one of the most important ones because you obviously get more flexible, more tolerant, and you improve your own understanding with other people. So it will help you to build a new networking. Then we have it improves better career choices. Obviously, if you know more languages, you are going to have more opportunities for your own career. Enhances the ability of multitask, and finally, it keeps the mind young, active, and healthy. So, obviously, it will help you to improve a lot of skills, a lot of capacity, and you get more flexible and tolerant among people. So, to summarize, even if you just speak Spanish with your friends or with your family, there is an entire world of people outside and even inside, as you saw with the migrations in our country, that speak completely different languages, right? So we can't ignore that. Finally, think about it. Are you going to stay in your comfort zone, or are you going to change the world, the country, and even yourself, learning a new language? Thank you.